Hello, everyone. Good day, and thank you for being here with us again today. Is the second week of Speak with Heart and Voice with Soul, which is a program that I created to foster one global movement, which is to encourage our young people, our children, to take the stage. Because a lot of kids, they are being fearful, they are ashamed to take the stage, to voice out their concerns, to voice out their successes, to voice out everything. So, being an international speaker myself, this is what I want to promote in our young people so that they can take the stage of one global movement and begin to use their voices to advocate, and but speaking from that point of their heart and their soul, their entire being. Because when you speak from your heart and your soul, you are being very authentic, you are being honest, you're telling the truth, and people would really like to listen to you and to do what you're asking them to do. So I encourage all our young people out there. This is a global thing. It's not just for one person, it's not just for a few people. I also ask that we encourage, we the adults and the parents in the lives of these young people, encourage them to come here. They need to take the stage, and we sit back and listen to them and pay attention to what they are saying and to what they need. So thank you so much for coming. And please, if you have not already done so, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Share, because together we can reach these young people with what we are doing here. It's not just for here, it is to share it so that they can go to all corners of the globe and to reach the young people. I can see our managing director, Mr. John Barilla, is right there in the chat. Thank you, John. And thank you all. I can see Saps is right there, Shati, Anil, and everyone that is here. Thank you so much. Today, we're going to have fun. Please make sure you contribute in the chat so that we will come back and then talk about it, because this is not a one-person thing. This is all of us coming together to influence the lives of our young people with education, inspiration, and empowerment. So now the topic for today is earn, learn, and impact. I thought about this because this is the right time to talk about this topic: earn, learn, and impact. This is a phrase that brings in a holistic approach to personal, business, and professional development. This is the time for us because we are on perseverance. We are here now talking about business. We are here now doing the things, working in our business, but more so also learning every day, going to our back office, asking questions where we don't understand. This is the time. So we are earning right now, and at the same time we are learning, and we are also making an impact in the world. So it suggests that individuals, when you earn, it suggests that individuals should strive to achieve three key goals in their lives. Now you have to earn in the time that we are living now, which I'm so happy and so proud and so grateful that I was born for such a time as this, with Passive and Ash Mukare and all of you out there. So when you earn, this earning refers to the financial aspect, the apples, what is going to propel you, an enabler, the financial aspect of life. It emphasizes the importance of earning a living, managing your finances in your business, and achieving financial stability. Earning can come from various sources, including our own passive business right now, which to me is my final stop. I don't have to look out there for any other business. To some people, it might be employment. Some people, it is investment. Unpassive is investment because you can also take the apples and also invest it in other things to create several funnels of income that will help you to sustain yourself, your family, your community, not just sustaining, to thrive, so that you can also help others that need our help. So we have young entrepreneurs here that is earning, or other income generating activities. So financial stability provides the resources necessary for a comfortable life and enables individuals to pursue their goals and their dreams. And this is what it's all about for our young people who are among us here and all of us. These lessons are good for all of us. But when you have that financial stability and overflow, it will allow you to pursue your goals and your dreams, other goals and dreams, because we have so many goals and dreams that we want to accomplish. So when you have this financial stability, it's going to help you to do other things. But without that, you will not have it. Remember, it is said that money speaks. Of course, it speaks, because without that money, we will not be able to reach these young people in the world to see what they need of us, to see what they need help with, to see what their concerns and their aspirations and their excitement and their setbacks are. But with this, we are able to do that, which is what we are doing, which is the foundation of our company, Unpassive. It is built upon the foundation of oh bless, and you can bless people without working well at your Unpassive business. So the second aspect is to learn. Learning is a lifelong process that that requires and acquiring knowledge, skills, and experience. You have to acquire the knowledge, the skills, and the experience. With us, we need to constantly go to the back office, attending all these webinars so that we can learn more about our products. We know what our customers they need, where we can provide the solutions that they need with these amazing, wonderful products that Mr. Ash Mufara has brought to us. So we need to keep learning. If we don't learn, we are not investing in ourselves, and so we cannot grow. And we can, if we cannot grow, then we will not be able to help other people. So it is so important. This learning involves it involves formal education and continuous self empowerment and personal growth. What we are doing here every day is personal growth, not just classroom education, because gaining the experience, knowing what you want in life, going for it, asking questions, attending webinars, and going to the back office, it is that important. That is the biggest piece of education, because in our business now, it needs us to continuously to learn, to ask questions, especially with people who don't understand IT, even though Mr. Ash Mufara has developed these things to a bare minimum so that even the layman on the street will understand. Somebody who doesn't know IT like me, I'm understanding it. But does it apply to everybody? No, it is difficult for some people for one reason or the other. So that is where we step in as brand ambassadors, as educators, as speakers, as engineers, whatever, we step in to help, because we don't just want to ask somebody to sign up to be an affiliate. We want to make sure we take them through the process of education so that they understand very well what they are getting into, what they want to do for their own investment. Because when we do that, guess what? We will have more people. But if we just sign them up, they don't know what they're doing, they start growing their way around. That will not be a good thing for us. So we are brand ambassadors for a reason. Learning enables individuals to adapt to a changing world, stay relevant in their careers and businesses, and broaden their horizon and their perspective of things that are happening around us. That is very important. That is why we're always encouraged to sign into our back office at least once a day to know what is happening. But for somebody like me, I sign in sometimes 3-4 times a day. So learning can also lead to personal fulfillment and a deeper understanding of the world around us. When you learn, you get to understand other people, get to understand your customers, you get to understand your environment and the people that you interact with and you deal with every day, especially in terms of our businesses, especially in terms of impacting the world positively. We get to understand and know that we are all different for a good reason. So now the third one will be to impact. How do you impact? How do you impact yourself, your family, your children, the young people out there that need our help? How do you impact them? It is that important, very, very important that we do what we are doing to impact. We're not just earning that money. We're not just making those apples to haul and keep them for ourselves. We want to stretch out our hands and our heart to give it out to see where we can help, not just giving. Because if you just give, people will come back to you. We want to be able to teach these people how to do it for themselves, because there is a common saying that when you give a fish to somebody, you have not helped that person. But when you teach that person how to fish, they will learn how to fish for themselves, and in turn, they will teach their families, themselves, their villages, and their community. This is what On Passive is all about. This is what Mr. Ashmufara brought to us. And in turn, we will need to carry this mission and vision, this greater mission and vision to the world in all our different endeavors, in all our different ways that we want to impact the world. So, impact refers to the positive influence. That is what impact means. It refers to the positive influence individuals can have on their families. But first of all, you have on yourself. Because if you don't impact yourself positively, you'll be wasting your time trying to help another person, because the tendency is that they're going to see it, that you have not really impacted your own self, but you're trying to do it for another person. It doesn't work like that. Charity begins at home. When you learn all these skills, these products, this business of One Passive, it will be easy for you to really go out there and impact other people, even your children. These young people would know that you know, because we need to teach them the fundamentals of earning, the fundamentals of growing our businesses, the fundamentals of contributing to causes that are dear to their heart, even right in their communities. We need to teach them on how to impact their communities, their society, and the world at large. We need to go across the globe so that we reach out to every young person and every family, every child, and everybody that is out there. This is very important, because we are here because somebody invested in us, somebody reached out to us, somebody contributed into our lives. And so in turn, we need to do it. And guess what? We're not just doing it for them. We're first of all doing it for ourselves, because the beauty is, the more you give, the more you help, the more you impact lives, the more is being sent your way. It is blessed to give than to receive, because in giving, you receive even more, so that you can continue to give from that standpoint of an overflow. That is the meaning of impacting life. Impacting involves using one's skills. What skills do you have that you can invest in this business and also invest it in another person? And then resources. What resources? Right now, we've been blessed. We're going to have our apples, but the apples are not there for us to just hoard them and keep into bank accounts, or they're out there for us to help people. And what knowledge do you have? What knowledge do you have? Is it to inspire young people? Is it to speak, to advocate, to uplift souls, to uplift, or to stand for the voiceless, for the hopeless, for the hungry, for the poor? What is it that you have within you as your own knowledge? And to make a meaningful difference with all this knowledge is there to use it to make a meaningful difference. Impact can take many forms. To impact lives, it can take many forms, such as volunteerism. We need to be those who have volunteer. We see the example of our CEO, who takes food together with his family and his children to the homeless. They're hauling food across the street. We too can do the same thing. We can volunteer to sweep the streets where we live. We volunteer to go to schools, to read, to maybe kindergarteners. We can volunteer in different ways. That is impacted, because when a child sees you reading to them, when a child sees you playing that musical instrument to them, when a child sees you sweeping, they know that this is something wonderful to do. So this is always different ways in which we can volunteer. You see, philanthropism. Philanthropism is helping. Maybe the refugees, maybe helping kids who cannot pay their tuition in school, maybe forming a scholarship program, or maybe carrying out a farming on a larger scale so that we can feed the hungry. What is it for you? Philanthropism or activism, like I said, advocating, being an activist, advocating for those who cannot advocate for themselves, for those who are being oppressed and suppressed. Remember, Mr. Ashmufara says, we are the correction to the corruption. And I also, I said, we are the, that word is not coming to my head. We are the what to the suppression, something to the suppression. That word is not coming, but we are the correction to the suppression. We are the lifters to those who have been so oppressed and suppressed in the world. As we speak, there are a lot of crises going on around the world that are being caused not by the individuals themselves, but by people who want to take advantage of poorer societies, people who want to take things from where is it doesn't belong to them. And we see it every day. Yet we're talking about fighting for human rights. Human rights means stopping all those things, making sure that some third countries that are being taken advantage of are not being taken advantage of by doing the work ourselves. We have more than enough. We were created, born with an overflow. We were born to take dominion over the surface of the earth and every resource that is there. Resources are equitably distributed. Nobody has to want to grab from another person just to hoard it for themselves. No, we need to watch out for people. Like we're talking here, some people, they don't have the internet. They don't have the means to even talk, even listen to this. So it is our responsibility to do these things for people. Mentorship, like I said, who are you mentoring besides your children and your loved ones? Who are you mentoring? We need to start mentoring people or creating innovative solutions to societal changes. What are the innovations? What are some of the arts and things that we can do that will just uplift people's souls? So we need to be thinking about that. Making a positive change, impact contributes to a sense of purpose and leaves a lasting legacy, even leaving you feeling, having this sense of happiness, pride, and dignity that you are doing something positive for the world. Let us rob the cemetery. You know, there are a lot of people who are in the cemetery now buried with talents, with monuments that they could have built, with books that they could have written, but they are lying in the cemetery because they did not utilize it to leave a lasting legacy, a lasting impact on the world. These things, we have to talk about them all the time because people don't get it, not because of a fault of their own. We remember we come from different background, different orientations and upbringing. Some people, not because they are bad people, but because they don't know. It is our responsibility with what God has placed in our hearts and in our hands through Mr. Ashmufara to do these things so that we can leave a lasting legacy by the time we exit the stage of this life. Incorporating these three principles into one's life can lead to a well-rounded and fulfilling existence. By earning to support oneself, learning to grow and adapt, and striving to make a positive impact on others, individuals can lead meaningful and purposeful lives while contributing to the betterment of the society, villages, and the entire world. So I am going to be highlighting the comments now, but if you have something, Esther, definitely you can add to that. And yeah, go ahead and add to that if you need to.
Thank you, my sister Yvonne. You really, uh, yeah, you have really handled the topic. You put it into pieces and brought it back together. It made a very good sense. The topic she is explaining is what she is trying to say is the summary. Let us try to impart our knowledge to whoever that is below you. Because in future, you relaxing, seeing that person growing will give you the utmost joy. If we are leaders, let us learn to lead by example. We learn, we earn, and we impact. If you do not impact, the youth we are trying to advocate for will not grow. So your imparting knowledge is not only, like she said, your children or your lineage or your relatives or relations or people that belong to you, or children of your friends and friends and friends. You need to just go global. People you meet on the road, somebody might be in difficulty. The person does not know what to do. With the little knowledge you have, you can impact something in that person. And as you do it, the person in their own mind will start saying, this person that does not know me, that came to my rescue. By that, you have given that person food for thought. And the person in turn will want to return that good gesture to another person in such situation or in a different situation. This is actually what my sister is trying to, the message she's trying to pass this evening. Let us try not to withhold our talent within ourselves. We should be able to spread the talent, the skill, which our Heavenly Father gave to us. Like if Ashmufara has buried this talent, this calling God gave him within himself, and just use it to enrich his own family alone, you and I will not be in unpassive. We will not know what unpassive is, and the world will still continue to struggle. It is a fact now that we are going to earn a lot from unpassive. It is not only money. If not unpassive, I wouldn't have known Yvonne. Yvonne wouldn't have known me. You see how just that single dream God gave our CEO has brought the whole world together. So, my dear people, let us try and impact the knowledge we have. Let us try to share whatever it is. It might not be just money. Money is not the only thing to be shared. Share your knowledge, share your skill, share your personal, let your life you are living be an example to many. With that, we will try to eradicate all these negative things that are happening in the world, and the world will be a better place to live in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to start highlighting the comments here. Raja, thank you so much for coming. Hello, everyone. Thank you for bringing your love and greetings to this show today. It is going to support the young men and women of the world. Thank you so much. And then we have Rose. Very true, Dr. Mundih. Thank you so much, Rose. We all are together as a family. We have everybody here has a skill to contribute. Everybody here has something to do. So we are all as a family here. And then we have Anil. Thank you so much, Anil, for coming. Thanks for your kind words, Yvonne Mundih. Ma'am, that's off for you, ma'am. Thanks for all hard work and support. Very positive vibes are coming in your sharing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anil, for coming. I really love your comments. And we have
Coming
Alex
in, you
here,
are
the
sharing.
first boy
Thanks
of One
again.
Global Movement. Are you saying something? It's okay. Alex, thank you. Very informative show. Thank you so much, Alex, for that appreciation. Thank you.
Informative show. Alex is telling us very informative show. Well done, Alex.
Okay, Anil again. Hello, Alex. Saying hello to Alex. Alex, accept greetings from Anil here. Thank you so much. That's why these
Yeah.
shows are so important. Hello, Anil
Hello,
Sharma.
Alex.
Esther, are you reading or you want me to read? Because I'm reading and then you're reading at the same time.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
Sab
on
says,
reading. Go on reading.
okay, Sab says, let's lead by example and we will grow. Certainly, certainly true, Sabs. We lead by example because even so, leading by example, we are actually, in essence, leading ourselves, not even just leading other people. We are leading ourselves first because the goodness comes to us first before it can rub off onto other people. So thank you so much, Sabs. And Rose says Nobel Prize should be awarded to Mr. Mufara for that reason. Certainly, that's how I feel too, Rose. We should, we should really award a Nobel Prize to him.
Certainly.
Rachel says, "Hello, Alex and John. Yes, accept greetings from Rachel. John and Alex. Thank you so much for coming, Rachel. And then we have Anil says Unpassive is real. It's a real company and absolutely a global movement for uplifting humanity. Certainly, it is a global movement. Unpassive is a movement. If we are talking today of one global movement, it is a tiny drop under Unpassive. Unpassive is the umbrella to all the initiative that we have today, because if not of Mr. Ash Mufara, we will not be here. He just came to expand on our goals and our dreams and provide us with the resources and the materials that we need to continue to do what we have been called to do. So that is so true. Some, well, hello, all brothers and sisters. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for sending us greetings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me scroll and see what else I can do here. We have a vlog with Nitai Bearer. Handpicked waving, handpicked waving. I love these. When you write this, that is so inspirational. Thank you so much for coming. And then we have Momodu. Hello, Mrs. Mundih, Mr. Ash, the tech team and staff everywhere, and all my beloved global ambassadors. Thank you for everything you've done and still doing for us. God bless you all. God bless you too, Momodu. Thank you so much for that inspiration and thank you for coming. And then we have Raja. Did I read this before? I think I read that before, Raja. Thank you so much. Let me scroll. Bear with me. I'm learning to
Yeah,
highlight these
that's
things
one.
myself. Did somebody say something? Somebody wants to say something? Okay, let's
Yeah, the
continue.
one by Anil Sharma.
Uh-huh. Okay, Anil Sharma here says one global movement. Thank you so much for
He's saying
shouting out that.
good.
Yes, one global movement is a movement that educates, inspires, and empower young people. Let us all encourage our young people to come. We need to give them the stage so that they can learn how to do these things by themselves. So when they talk about those things that they so desire that they want to do, then we can then take from there, learn from there, and know how well we can help them to accomplish those goals and dreams. Thank you so much, Anil. And then which one? Let me see here. I think I did that one. Bear with me.
Yeah, John
I
is
am learning how
encouraging
to.
everyone to go and subscribe.
Okay, now we're going to be closing here in a little bit here. What I would like to say is thank you for coming. This other show is to support One Global Movement to give the the voice from the heart and the soul to our young people, to our families and our communities, so that they can know how to advocate for themselves. We all have something to share with the world. We all can do something. We all have a lot to give, to offer to the world. But if we don't have that voice, if we don't speak from our heart and from our soul, then we will not be able to do it. And doing it is doing it authentically, doing it naturally, doing it with honesty, with respect, doing it knowing that we have been blessed with so much. And so we need to bless others. So please encourage your friends, your family, particularly the young people. This is all first about them. They are the future. And if we do not invest in the future, then we must have destroyed our own selves and our children and tomorrow. So please encourage them to come. This show is from Monday to Thursday for 30 minutes. And the
Yeah,
real One Global Movement show is every other Friday. After this Friday, it will be the Friday the 22nd. So please, you are all welcome here. We need you to take part in this. You can join the team, the powerful One Global Movement influencers team. Join the team and let us carry out these conversations together. But thank you so much for coming. And I am going to wrap it all here unless Esther has something to say. Otherwise, I'll wrap it all here. It's 1:33 p.m. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
that's nothing, but there is one interesting comment here by Jacqueline Warner. She said, personal growth is continuously learning in order to grow. That is absolutely true. Well done. Thank you, Jacqueline, for
Okay,
that comment.
thank you, Jacqueline. I think I
Yeah,
need to read
Yvonne,
this
you can
comment.
round off.
I want to read this one from our managing
And
director,
thank you,
Mr. John
everyone, for
Barilla, who
coming.
is here. Yeah, I would like to read this one from our managing director, Mr. John Barilla, who says, hello, Yvonne and everyone here today, checking the chat as the chat mono. Yes, you are the chat mono. Of course, you are. Thank you so much, Mr. John
Chat.
Barilla, for everything you are doing to support, to empower, and to encourage
Well
one
done,
global
John.
movement. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I
Thank
am
you,
so
John.
happy. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Share these things so that our youth can begin to see. If we don't share it, they will not know that
But
something is there for them. So please like, share, subscribe if you have not already done so. Turn on the notification bell
yes,
so that
yes,
you will not miss out on any new content or for when we go live. And when you do that, you are helping us to disseminate this important material and information to our children, to our young people worldwide. Thank you so much for coming here today. And always remember that we love you here at One Global Movement. One Global Movement is here for you. It's for our children, it's for our young people. It is here to serve them from our hearts. And thank you so much for coming. And I will always like to leave you with this: stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. Thank you so much. And I love you all. Bye bye.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.